these days. And the major component in our costuming that separates Junkanoo from any other festival is pasting. Now I religiously for the last 20 years, a group of us come on a parade, whether Junkanoo start 2 a.m. or not, from 5 o'clock. When they had what they used to call, you bring your costumes for larger pieces, already we used to be out there from then, sometimes 1 o'clock in the day. And we're looking at the costumes. It is absolutely ludicrous to me that we expect judges to judge a costume going past them. That's right. How do we know that that costume qualifies to be on the parade? We sat on the parade, these past parades, and we had major discussions with people in senior groups. And they tell us we talking stupid, who pacing now? Who pacing now? What do I mean? The group should be finished. We know when Junkanoo is. The group should be finished in time. That you get a number. If you qualify as a Junkanoo costume, we say what the rules are. We say what the rules are. But I assure you, the vast majority of costumes in most of our groups do not qualify to be on the parade. And especially, this is saddening because we're talking especially lead costumes, which are supposed to be the best faces, and I do not get it. Yes, my wrap up is, if we care about our culture, we have to put in rules to ensure that costumes are certified to qualify as a Junkanoo costume to be on the parade. If we're not willing to do that, we ain't serious. And for Junkanooers who make excuses and say, but you know what, like I come last minute and we battle, we can't bring the costumes already. You ain't serious yourself, so you shouldn't.
Thank you for your comments. Ms. Ingram? Thank you, Junkanoo. There are many housekeeping items. So think about it, but the question is, what is defined or what is a Junkanoo costume? And then the other point that we need to understand is, what is Junkanoo? So we're asking this so you can think about these things so that when we have the discussion during the curriculum in the classroom, then we can further deliberate on it. But what is a Junkanoo costume? If we have a clear definition on that, then that will perhaps help, particularly for the youngers, for the students, for the junior Junkanoo, so that they know these are the criteria, because the rules are one thing. But if you don't have a definition to define what it is that you're looking for, then how will we be able to state the claim that this is what we need?
Thank you.
I'm speaking from the junior Junkanoo.
Speak to the microphone, please.
I'm speaking from the junior Junkanoo standpoint because I'm a part of junior Junkanoo. I school participate in junior Junkanoo, and the improvement I would want to see this year moving forward is that we would be able to get an earlier start when it comes with seed monies and funding, because the seed monies we actually get for the schools it's not enough. I still partner with other corporate persons to get sponsors stuff because it's not enough the seed money for us to really put off a good group for the kids to have a good time and be able to actually learn. It starts from the younger ones. We want to force them into the big Junkanoo, so we want to make sure they get the adequate supplies, materials needed to actually get that experience, you know. So I would want to see that this year, be able to get the seed money on time and even a bit earlier, so we can start even before school goes to summer months, so we'll be able to get a fresh start. Because the time frame is not enough from September to say November to actually get things done. But you know, Junkanoo takes a while in preparing the costume. And then next thing, when it comes to the Old Islands, I want to see Junkanoo on some of the Old Islands, especially the ones in the south. The family that I'm speaking from Auckland's standpoint, I mean, I have family relatives from Auckland, and I mean, years gone, come, go, and I don't think Auckland never saw Junkanoo to the extent it should be at on the island right now, you know. So I think we need to get into the South Islands. It's really junk islands allowed to help build the economy. Persons could go down and be able to support different bed and breakfast, car rentals, restaurants, and all that. So we need to look into that, and as well when it comes to probably even doing workshops to kind of educate the people on the islands to be able to form the groups and all of that. All that would be a part of us keeping Junkanoo on a year-round basis, you know. So we need to probably look into that. And then from the souvenir standpoint, I actually do arts and crafts and souvenirs and make Junkanoo dolls, right? And there's still other Junkanoo items and other products we could actually produce to put in the stores and have for tourists to purchase when they come, so they can actually still take a piece of the Junkanoo with them. You understand? Rather than us just even seeing having an actual parade, you could actually use dolls. I remember one time somebody did a Junkanoo in the box. I don't know if you all remember that, where they had the costume and all that, and they would probably be able to prepare it. So we need to still focus on some more items, products in the Junkanoo arena, so we'll be able to market it and put it in straw markets and other old islands, so people can still take it back. And like I say, that will help boost the employment and the job level in our country too, you know. So we can look into that moving forward with Junkanoo, okay? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Juan.
Let's go to the young man. Again, the things that you spoke about, we discussed leading up to the Junior Junkanoo Parade. We started late in the year last year after our appointments. But these are a lot of the things that we talked about. We want to see implemented from the Junior Junkanoo standpoint and the Junkanoo in the other islands. We've already jotted down a lot of the things for a national vision when it comes to Junior Junkanoo. So a lot of the things that we want to implement here, we're going to, reproduce in the family islands as well. So, hopefully this year, going forward after this conclave, there's a lot of things that we want to do that, speaks to the things that you're concerned about.
Also, Mr. Williamson, last year we got the seed monies out at an earlier stage, late August. The following year it was October. This year we'll try and move it further up. Actually, we would need the assistance. The previous, yes. We would need the assistance also with the school so we could get every seed money and every check out in time at a reasonable time. So we're looking at this before summer.
And schools have to register.
Could I please, no, I don't want to say nothing like that. Could I please, when you speak on the farm, say family of Ireland, we are family to you all. When in Nassau, when you say outer island, those days finish from that time. We are family island.
Family island. Okay, Reverend Family island.
I have a comment for the last speaker. I'd like you to please comment them on session 3 tomorrow at 10 a.m. with regards to manufacturing.
One. Mr. Jones.
That's session 3, 10 a.m. with regards to manufacturing. We'd like you to sit on that session tomorrow at 10 a.m. Thank you. I'm
Percy Earl, Willow, Sledge, Francis, the King, the Boss, etc. We at the ministry thought that this town meeting was very, very important. And I don't think we actually got the message out like we should have, because I don't see the Junkanoos and here the ones who have all to say about what needs to happen in Junkanoo, and I expected them to be here tonight. And so I think we need to continue with our discussion. This just can't just be tonight, and then that's the end of it. I think we need to follow through with all of the things that we're gonna encounter tomorrow and Saturday. And so whatever we come up with, then we should come back again and say, all right, these are the findings, all right? And then we come back in another time, we hopefully can get more people to come out to discuss this. This is a dead serious thing, Junkanoo's a dead serious. That's why we ain't getting nowhere, because we ain't serious enough. There are a couple of us who are, but it's very important that we continue with this discussion. Now, I have a point that I want to make, piggybacking on Peter, right? What I had thought about it, I've been in the Junior Junkanoo program for almost 20 years, right? And I've seen where it was here and actually almost to zero now. I mean, there are no hats. I mean, totally. So what we need to have is we need to have more workshops. I don't know where we're going to have them. I don't know if we're going to have them in the schools. I don't know if we're going to have them, but this is an idea that I'm talking about with one of my new sponsors, and that is the sponsor is Saxon Junior Group, and I can call them the Saxon Superstar Stingers. The young stingers, they can be bees. But what I'm saying is we need more community groups for Junior Junkanoo. That's where we need to start the bedrock. To get the major groups, major boys need to say, all right, we're going to start our own junior group so we'll feed ourselves. And this way, because you know what's happening? The young fellas coming straight to senior. Straight to senior from little boys. 7 years old, they ready to rush. Big Junkanoo. So let's get the junior groups going in the communities right off the tail end of us. And I think this will help to teach them more for fringing. Because there's no more fringing. You know, I mean, there's nothing actually when it relates to costuming in Junior Junkanoo. I don't want to belabor that, but I just want to make that point that the bigger groups we need to start to look at Gary, my boy from the Makers. Get some junior fellas, man. They can help you all out. Prodigal, get some junior fellas, man. Start your little junior group. I can start mine. I can show you what I'm talking about. All right. So let's do that, please.
Ready?
Junkanoo relies on a small group of people. And when I say people, I'm talking about as a wife, as a sister, as a mother, like many of our female members of society, our husbands, our brothers go out to the shop for months on end. I want to admonish the Junkanoo leaders, the builders, to think about creating a builder workshop. It shouldn't just be about something where we go in the classroom and teach how to print. We need to teach how to actually construct a costume. We can teach people how to face, but are we teaching the craft? But we're not talking about actually how to. People don't, a lot of persons are turned away because there's only so many builders and there's only so many hands that can build a costume. And so if we're talking about building, expanding, preserving our culture, we have to teach from the ground up. My husband, you all know him, he is Junkanoo all over. He tells me his first love is Junkanoo. It is. Junkanoo is in my house year round. It doesn't stop. And so with that level of love for our culture and our craft, I think we need to look at a program like that to preserve our culture.
Mrs. Bailey, in response to your comment, so you know, when we were appointed late last year, we started a new initiative through the Junior Junkanoo program, which is called Build a Hat, where had we had good weather on Junior Junkanoo Day, it would have turned into fruition. But just so you all know, if you weren't there was a tent erected, and the National Junkanoo Committee provided all of the supplies. And during the lead up to Junior Junkanoo, the schools were informed that this was a new segment of the junior, where the students would then build this particular hat. And that was done to ensure that we rekindle the necessity of actually building a costume. So we take your point, that is something that we are looking to do. And we encourage anybody else who would like to assist with that, because we wanted it to be something that's not only here on New Providence, but throughout the Bahamas.
Thank you, but I appreciate that. But my idea is I guess more than just on the kids. Yeah. I'm talking about our adults in society who have interest in Junkanoo, but there's nothing there to teach them. There's no avenue there for our adults out there that want to be a part. Something like that. We are concentrating on the kids in the junior Junkanoo aspect, but there are many adults, like the gentleman from Long Island, that are running the islands to help train them on how to, create the Junkanoo and as make it bigger and better for them.
And also to speak to that, and to piggyback on what Melissa was talking about, I think last week or the week before, I saw some advertisement where somebody's actually offering classes. I don't know if it's a Junkanoo person, I don't know if any of you guys know the person that's doing it, but they're offering classes now in building Junkanoo costumes for the general public, for somebody that wants to learn. So they're taking the initiatives already. So I don't know if it's a Junkanoo person, but they're doing it.
Okay, indeed.
Good night. My name is Stephen Bain,
AKA.
Stephen Bain.
Boom, whatever the case may be, body boy, whatever. But most importantly, I'm a Junkanoo.
Yes, sir.
I think I have a unique perspective on Junkanoo because maybe like some of us, maybe a few of us, entered into Junkanoo by our parents, and at a very young age, I've been in Junkanoo all my life, and so everything that I know and my whole life in my space is Junkanoo. And so Junkanoo, when you speak about Junkanoo, you're really speaking to me. And if you're speaking because I love me, you're speaking to yourself. And so with that type of perspective, you have to concentrate on some things. I'm about to say I like you. Number one, from my perspective, as a child, what I saw, or what I saw is what I became. And so when you look at Junior Junkanoo and the kids, you're only seeing what you are presenting. Already, what they see is what they will be. That's reality. So in my house, I want my kids I want them to see me as an example. So when I present myself as a Junkanoo. Not the Junkanoo that people say are hoodlums and all this other stuff. Yeah. One with a focus, one with a stern discipline, because that's what I saw in my parents and the adults that were, and some still are ahead of me. So, with that being said, we have to be very careful as adults in trying to focus on the wrong things for the wrong reasons. I truly believe that as Junkanoo, we focus on what we were taught to be status and would generate that status, and that's the finance. Sometimes I wonder if the finance is more important than the morality, than the real issues that you cannot pay for. I'm concerned about that. Because if you are focused on the carrot, then you're going to do some strange things to get it. That's why it's very important in this space that we make sure we compartmentalize certain things. See, why is Junkanoo Carnival around? When we speak of Junkanoo Carnival, we speak about money. That's it. And it's starting to creep in Junkanoo. It's the money. It's the money. You see, you can understand, you can make money if you don't let money control you. But be careful, Junkanoos, Do not let the money control us. See, it's beautiful for me on a given night, old party standing, and I see a little child from Wyoming, Canada, or whatever. And they look at me with such pride. Some of them looking at me with fear. But you can't pay for me saying, welcome to the Bahamas. You can't. Ministry of Tourism can't pay me for that. Nobody can pay me for that. What pays me is to see the heart of that child through the eyes. Because they see me and they will remember me. And I know that because they are repeat tourists that comes. It surprised me now because I've been in Old Paradise Island, for example, for more than 14 years doing this thing. And now I'm on Bay Street, I'm trying to figure out how these people know me. Mr. Paradise Island. I ain't a Valley boy, right? But they're calling me Mr. Paradise Island now. Across the beaches. So it feels so funny going to them. And you're on trying to figure out what you're doing. Can't pay for it. So let me just speed up quickly.
Yeah, please.
I recommend that Junkanoo, because it's very, very important, it's very critical, that it has to have, because it's really valuable, it has to have some security. It has to have a home. We got to have a home. I'm not speaking only from my architectural perspective, but I'm saying we have to have a home. And I recommend that once we would get that space could take on take on a different perspective rather than just using costume and so forth and so on. I believe that if we have the space, we can have the necessary rooms that would allow persons to have employment. You have senior Junkanoos who need to retire from what they are doing in terms of Junkanoos, but be able to come into that space and lend back to the society in terms of employment. We could also have persons coming from the outside come in who are professional in their areas, like psychiatrists and stuff like that. You have chemists, right? You have people who are out there in the world, who have the profession or have the professional expertise to be able to lend to Junkanoo. That's employment, that's opportunity, that's incentive for our people to go on. The last thing, we cannot afford to continue to just look at the presentation. I think we'll start to hit on it. The reality is the pasting, the costume is one thing, but the very important thing is the sound. Drums, cowbells, sound. How the sound is produced. We sometimes just forget it. You understand? We don't think about it because most of us might not have been there. As a child, you put rock in the can and shake. Take plastic and tube and wrap it around the can and stretch it and go to the community. Sound, and that's what we call Junkanoo. So I am saying you got to look at the whole perspective of it, I suggest, so that when we make a true decision, that decision is based on at least how.
Thomas, there.
Good everybody. I was just thinking of one or two little ideas to try to get the family of islands involved and more exposed to Junkanoo, especially in the province. The Bahamas is not really seen it. You know, some people seen it, but the Bahamas is not really seen it. And I feel that beat up on the big boys. Another point, what I was thinking about,
give him a chance.
Another point I was thinking about to get the family islands involved. I was thinking on every 2-3 years, we have like Olympics of Junkanoo. Right? Like all family islands, New Providence, we could probably start in New Providence because it's the family islands range Junkanoo to the rest of H Street. Just once.
That's right.
And what I was thinking about, you could have like a week-long of activities. You could have one day, grandmama, Abaco, everybody get 2 days to build a banner. You only picking like 200 people. Only 200 people from each place can be involved, so it can be even playing field. You know? Then I was thinking, like the best drummer, bella, all that competition the next day. You could always have like a whole day of fair, all kind of different things going on. And then, because you know, if these different islands come and support their group and support, and all that can bring in revenue for each different island once we and then, you know, it'd be a big prize. But I was thinking every 2 to 3, you could even take the place in a way of carnival. You know, if you don't have none for the Olympics and Junkanoo every 2-3 years, and all of these family islands can be exposed, Nassau can really see that you have talent on the family islands, not just in Nassau. But like I say, I'm really considering trying to find the finance and the sponsors to bring the platinum nights 2018.
For those of you who don't know, that's Thomas Curry, the leader of the Platinum Knights. The winner in the last parade, Grand Bahama. Last two. So I give him a big hand. I tell you, when I see them, I was scared for the groups that I saw.
I would like to say I appreciate your candor, and also I appreciate the fact that you can stand your ground. I like